This is Olgas dishes. First things first, I don't want no bullies up in here. Is my eye closet? Yes. Why? Because I was born in a place called Chernobyl. Chernobyl is a radiation site in Belarus, Russia. What happened in Chernobyl is that the reactor number 4 blew up and it was radiation everywhere. So those that were nearby, like I was 40 miles away, got a lot of bad health conditions. So I have blood pressure in my brain, which makes my head swell up this big, and my eye, because of the pressure, goes inwards. I have a shunt that goes from here to my belly button. So I have a scar right here all the way to my belly button. How I had my baby is a miracle, but I had her naturally. Now, because of the liquid, my eye gets to go inward. I have migraines. For the migraines, I take Botox. The Botox, sometimes I ask the doctors to push my eye from being cross-eyed, but that causes a lot of pressure on the temples. So, and they pulsate, so it's not worth it. Did I try surgery? Yes, I did. But I was warned because I was born with this, it's not gonna help. So if any of you jerks decide to make fun of me on my channel, please scroll on by and find some other clown, like the person staring at you in your mirror, to make fun, because I'm not the one. If you want to say something nice and be part of a good conversation about religion, family, cooking, and recipes, then you're welcome. Now, first and foremost, I'm going to give my face a good wash. I set up my husband's laundry. We live in a building in Brooklyn, in a huge apartment, but a building, and it's a walk up. I live on the 4th floor. So what that means is that we don't have a washing machine in the building. I set up the laundry, either my husband brings it in and gives it in, or if it's not a lot, I bring it in and I do it myself, which is what I'm going to do this morning. I loaded my husband's laundry from work. He works for the MTA. He works under the train. He fixes it. So he's all dirty all the time. So I constantly have to wash his clothes. Now, I set up his clothes. I gave myself a breakfast. This morning I made barbecue chicken with a heavy loads of barbecue sauce and golden onions. Then I made chicken soup with jalapenos in it, the seeds removed. Then I made rice with vegetables that are amazing. So I finished the cooking process. I have work at 1 o'clock. Told you guys I work with disabled children. Good morning, good morning. And I am constantly around them. I love them to pieces. I have work at 1 o'clock. Before done, so I'm going to bring the laundry and start the laundry, pay the lady to remove it, dry it, and fold it. I don't like to do that. Then I'm going to get myself to the gym to work out right before work. I'm going to take a shower in the gym and head to work. I just said I'm from Belarus, Russia, yes. Always, every day. I wake up at 4 to start everything. Otherwise, I wouldn't have enough time in the room. I sent my daughter to school. They have a Valentine's Day party. So I went ahead and bought herself her a beautiful winter red skirt, and I bought her beautiful red sweater. She's wearing red Uggs that I bought for her, and she's off to enjoy her beautiful self. Next week, we're going on a school trip. The school is full of activities. This is what I love very much. I really try, because as I told you, I wasn't even supposed to have her. Because the shunt is so long, doctors told me that if I get pregnant, all the shit from the shunt will go straight into the baby. But lo and behold, I did get pregnant, kinda unplanned, but very appreciated, both of my husband and I. Parenthood was not in our picture. I told my husband my health is bad. He said it's okay as long as you're healthy. But about 13 years into our marriage, I did wind up pregnant, and I had a very healthy vaginal delivery, and my daughter was born healthy, and that's why she goes to a private school where vaccinations are not mandatory except for the important ones like TB, hepatitis A, and all of that. I pay $1,800 a month for my daughter's school, and I don't regret it. I myself and my husband may go without a few things, as long as she has a good education, as long as she has good adventures on a bus with her friends, going to museums, going to different attractions, seeing the world she deserves to see. She is a miracle. How could I not love her? Thank you for noticing. After she was born, I was bedridden for 2 years because the seizures came back, because the headaches came back. I did not breastfeed her. I bought her not Similac, because that's a crappy formula. It gives gas and bloating to the children. So I started buying her formula. It's a German-based formula. It's called, what is it called? Fungus milk. Milk is in German milk. It's Baby Ganix. If you go on Baby Ganix, Alex is the owner. And you could buy a whole lot of formulas. There's Holly. It's a name of a formula. And they have milk-based, they have goat milk-based, they have non-milk-based. I bought her milk-based. My child, due to that, had the same nutrition as from breast milk. And she never ever lacked a nutrient. She was on it till she was 2 years old. She loved it that much. I tasted it. It tastes amazing. Then, when she was 6, I started adding purees in it, like ground up oatmeal, really finely through grinder and through, like, to make sure it doesn't have any little bulks in there of anything. So she had that. She started off eating a lot of organic yogurts. She was never lactose intolerant. What makes her allergic is regular milk. If it's not organic, her cheeks turn red. That's the only thing. Other than that, she's a fairly healthy girl. Now, I know a lot of people, for children, oh, it is very healthy when parents give them fish oil. I give her caviar. I buy beluga red caviar and I buy Peter Pan red caviar. They have black caviar, but I haven't gotten so much money to buy black caviar that costs $400 a pound. Peter Pan costs $130 and it's a whole 2 pounds, and I buy it and we hold some in the freezer, some is outside the freezer. But that's what she really likes, with egg whites in the morning. Sometimes before school. She puts a bagel with, I give a bagel with cream cheese with caviar, and that's her go-to breakfast. My husband likes steak a lot, so he will definitely eat a good steak for himself, and sweet potatoes or eggs, or just plain with barbecue sauce. This morning I gave him jalapeno chicken soup so that he could start off his digestive system right. When I met him, he had gastritis. So I used to give him flaxseed oil. What is that? You take flax seeds and you boil them for about 40 minutes, mixing them. Then you strain them. They become like, kind of like jello consistency. And you take a whole tablespoon before you consume your meal in like a half an hour period. Doing that for 3 months has healed his gastritis, and he has yet to suffer from it. Also, another thing, if any of you on here are drinkers, if you do not want to get drunk, take a teaspoon, it sounds gross, and it doesn't taste good. I mean, I'm not a drinker, but I'm pretty sure that taking a teaspoon of butter and swallowing it whole, what happens is the butter coats the inner walls of your stomach, and when you drink the alcohol, it just passes right through. It doesn't give it time to absorb. Therefore, you're less likely to get drunk. Just a couple of home remedy medical tips that had always worked. I'm gonna put on makeup and call it a sweet day. Run to the gym. Well, first run to the laundromat, then run to the gym. And run. you know what? Can't find a suitable eyeliner to work. So, I'm gonna brush my hair and be out. Because I need to run. I won't have anything to come if I do. So I love you guys and thank you for watching. This is clean. Alright guys. Put my hair in a bun. Have to go redo my highlights. I could already see some grays. Good. Alright guys. Love you all. Ready for it. I'm gonna go now do my eyebrows before I hit the gym. Thank you. Thank you all. Alright. Gonna do my eyebrows, I thread them, and then she colors them black. That lasts about 2 weeks. Botox I do because of my migraines. They start here, then they do some here. That's why I have my face looking like I just did my Botox. Alright guys, wish me luck for a good day and thank you for not commenting about my eye. Sometimes not doing anything is better than doing something.